This is Loudspeaker.
And I was at the bar the other night, and I it took the karaoke DJ like an hour for me to get on. No, longer than that. An hour and 45. Oh wait, we're on TV.
Oh shit. Yes, friends, and welcome to the Vibe Check, Loudspeaker's weekly dose of brain rot disguised as comedy. I'm your host, Charles Joseph Gelly. With me, we've got Nora, and somewhere in the back, under a big pile of wires, we've got Christopher. Christopher, hello.
Hello.
No camera. That's okay. On this week's show, we got a great show for everybody this week. We're talking about Casa Bonita. We have a video of us, me going to Casa Bonita this week. We've got the professional tinting championships, and we've got the League of Pigs pig racing. A video that we have been wanting to talk about for months, but this is our first episode. Chris. Oh yeah, well actually, we got a few more notes here before we roll the intro. If what's on your mind, if you have anything on your mind, if you would like to leave us a question, you can call in at 888-853-VIBE. That's 888-853-VIBE. Give us a call, leave a message. Tell us how you're feeling. Say something sexy. Please don't.
Do people still use phones to call people?
I do.
You do?
Actually, my boss called me earlier today. And I thought it was a spam call, so I ignored it.
That sounds about right.
So, Christopher, please roll that intro. I love that, Chris. You did such a good job, dude.
Thank you.
I do feel, though, that just for future updates for it, I think we need some extra footage since it has that like 80s feel, right? So I think Nora and I are going to give you a few options.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
And turn. And Nora, we're laughing, and we look at each other, and then we look back and we freeze.
That's for the B-roll.
That's for the B-roll.
That's perfect. I love it.
That's for you, Chris.
I love it so much.
Yeah. So this is exciting. So just kind of before we get started, we have been like prepping this show for months, testing things out.
Probably 8 months now.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
We've had technical issues. The soundboard went out. But we're here for our first episode. We have so many ones that we recorded that you will hopefully never see. Some of the stuff that I have said on camera that we have footage of can destroy my career long term, I feel. But yeah, so how are you both doing?
I'm doing really good.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit cool weathery, which is why I have my beanie on today. You can really tell that I'm queer, so I'm living my best life. I love that.
Is the beanie the thing that is it like standard issue for when you're queer?
Yeah. Oh, duh. Come on, Chris.
Especially if you're like if you're a lesbian.
Yeah, exactly.
I had no idea.
How else is she gonna know?
This is what happens when we do Vibe Check. I learn lots of things about the queer community. Wonderful.
Yeah. This is, yeah, Chris.
And a flannel. I mean, can't go wrong with my flannel.
fucking stereotype over here.
How are you?
I'm good. It's been kind of. I mean, the internet sucks. You know, that's how it is right now. It's really hard to find things that are
Fun
and fancy and
pleasant.
free.
Well, that's why this show exists, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're here to have fun on the internet and give you a place where the internet doesn't suck for at least an hour a week.
Yeah.
We're only doing an hour. I've got a hard stop.
Yeah, Charles has it in his contract to only have an hour.
Yeah, I
you
also
should see his writer. There's so many pages.
I was gonna mention
purple M&Ms.
I was gonna say, like, I only eat the green Skittles and the apple one specifically, which I don't think they make now.
Thank God. The
yeah,
lime
I had
was
to
the
go
right
to Japan
color.
to find them. Thanks a lot, Charles.
The lime was the right color anyway. I don't know why you think the green apple Skittles were the better green Skittles.
I don't think they are. I just they're on
okay.
my writer.
Oh, got it.
Writers,
Got it.
that's what writers are meant for.
I fully understand now because the lime Skittles are better. And there was one time when I was in college and I had smoked a significant amount of weed and I wrote an angry letter to the Skittles company about how green is always supposed to be lime and green apple is just wrong, man.
You know what? Honestly, too, because like the way that I'm a fat kid. When you eat Skittles and you eat a handful of Skittles, like the lemon lime mixed with like the cherry and like the fruity other flavors, it's so much better than the green apple added to that handful of Skittles in your mouth. Lime is the right decision.
Maybe for next time I'll find the email that I wrote to Skittles that one time.
You should.
I single-handedly
I would love to.
brought back the lime Skittles with that really angry, stoned email.
Write down in the list a dramatic retelling of Nora's
green Skittle email.
Yeah.
Dear President Skittle, I have a grievance.
It read about like that, yeah.
Yeah.
To whom it may concern in the Skittle Company.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
on the list of things, my anecdote.
Yeah.
Because the internet has sucked. I've been like kind of leaning into like video games and stuff like that for kind of like my escape. Normally it's like comedy shows, that kind of stuff. That doesn't. There's not much of that right now with the world that we live in. However,
and even less of them today.
Right. So I got like heavy into Silksong, which Chris, I don't know if we have a single viewer right now.
We do. We got a couple.
Okay, but okay.
There are people who followed this channel 5 years ago and for some reason still are. So hello everybody.
Hello.
We're back sort of.
Yay!
We're back. This is kind of like a soft launch. We announced it today.
Yeah.
Mostly because the first time live in a while.
We had to tear the Band-Aid off at some point.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
We've been rehearsing since February.
Right.
It's literally been 8 months.
Yeah. But for those who are playing Silksong, I am going to talk about a specific boss that's in the second half of Act 2. So if you're not there yet,
Spoiler.
it's spoiler alert. Just leave, and both people who are watching leave right now. So Silksong's great. Chris, you can kind of play a trailer. It is the sequel to a game that came out forever ago. 7 years, 8 years at this point that the Hollow Knight came out. This is the sequel. This is developed by a team of like 4 people. All of the art is just absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't it hand drawn?
Yes. So it's all like it's got this like painterly hand drawn kind of look to it all. It's like a Metroidvania, which if you're not familiar with that concept, it's like Metroid games. You're just like searching and exploring this world and finding new tools to allow you to get access to like new places. And the big part of it is like the bosses are very difficult. It is like some of the most insane boss fights. Like if you're familiar with games like Dark Souls is kind of a similar style of bosses where these bosses are meant to like kick your ass consistently. until you learn the moves, and then you feel amazing after you beat these bosses.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, so the game's sick, and I beat it, and it's amazing. I don't recommend really anybody who plays games just part-time to play it. It's pretty inaccessible as a game for people who like to enjoy their lives, I feel.
I wouldn't be able to play that game.
Right.
I tried playing the first one and I was like, wow. I was like, oh, it's a simple side scroller. Yeah, I can do this. No.
It's so much more. It's very rewarding, but it is highly difficult, so you have to kind of keep with it, and this game is even more so. But
didn't you say that there's like a secret third act that you can access?
Spoilers! Yes.
So,
No, yes.
There was a spoiler notice before I said that.
That's true. There is like this whole like third section of the game that unless you you have to complete a very specific set of like quest lines and
a very specific set of skills.
Yeah, you have to have a very specific set of skills to get there, and then you unlock this like third part of the story that is so cool. It is
awesome.
Such my shit, and the bosses are like, the final boss of the game I struggled with for 2 days straight. It was like probably a solid like 8 hours of playing the game, of me like trying to tackle all like multiple phases of this final fight. And it was just like, after beating it, I like watched the final shots of it, and it was just gorgeous. It was a great kind of bookend to this story that these two games were kind of telling. And yeah, I'm excited to start replaying it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, oh, this makes me want to never play anything again.
Right. No, so I want to show you guys this boss. Spoiler alert, saying it one more time. This boss is from Act 2. This boss is like a theater kid drag queen boss named Trobio. And this is my footage. This is my footage of beating this boss. He shoots up little fireworks. He's under the stage. So he goes under the stage, and there's like these little trapdoors on this like actual theater stage that this little twink that you're fighting. And here's the best part. When he dies, he has a theater death.
No way. Oh my God.
That's so good.
Right.
Holy shit, I love that.
And like the best part, there's so many little tiny things like this in the game that just make it just so special of a game. Like also, after you beat him, if you leave and come back, you see him alive for a second, and then he faints and dies again. So he's not actually dead.
Yes.
Team Cherry, it's a great, you made something good for the 4 people who will actually beat the game. Yeah.
I mean, I've noticed on Twitch, and you know, we're on Twitch now, so hello people who are not playing Silksong, which is probably one of you. But everybody seems to be playing it right now. People are loving this game.
Yeah, and a lot of people hate it too. There's a lot of like
really
people saying that it's like too difficult, which like I get, right? There is, and I could talk about this forever, where this is not a video game show, but like accessibility in games is so huge, and having games like Dark Souls, having games like Silksong, having one difficulty and makes it really inaccessible, especially for people who are disabled, who can't do a lot of the normal things that you would need to do in video games. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of disappointing to see that, but like, you know, it's 4 people making this game. You know, it's their vision, it's their art. I get that to a certain extent, but like the fact that there are a bunch of people who will never be able to enjoy this game or the story outside of watching it, you know, getting cucked by Silksong, really, is kind of disappointing.
That's
but
great
like,
phrasing.
Yeah, but I feel like there's so many amazing games this year that I'm still like, oh, this is my game of the year. But like, there's so many on this list. I'm gonna write an article for Loudspeaker about the games of the year, because shit, there's so many. Anyways,
stay tuned.
I'm going to stop talking about that. We dealt with a drag queen boss. Now I'm going to pass it off to Nora with an actual drag show.
Yeah, speaking of drag, I am really excited. I'm going to go see one of my friends perform this weekend at our bar. It is drag punk with...
What is our bar, for those who don't know?
Okay, so for those who don't know, our bar is the gay bar in Fort Collins. It's amazing. It is. It's owned by a woman who got an award for like top 40 under 40 for Northern Colorado. So she's like a really cool business owner. They're open like Tuesday through Sunday. You can even go watch football there with all the queers. But it's the drag bar, and on Friday nights they have drag shows, and Saturday nights is where I am most Saturdays. I do karaoke there, and I'm just there to hang out. But this Friday specifically, I'm going to the drag punk show with Young Raccoon, and there's going to be like 4 or 5 drag performers, and I had to ask one of my drag queen friends. I was like, I'm autistic. Tell me the rules of going to a drag show. But here's the rules. Cheer loudly for your performers and tip each performer at least $1.
Yeah, you got to bring the ones.
That's your rules. So I can do that. I'm really excited. My friend is she tufted a rug.
Don't spoil her. Yep.
Like,
yeah.
It's cool. She's been doing like updates on her TikTok.
Okay,
so
good.
that's why I can bring it up. She's been doing updates. But super excited to go to that. And then
I'm gonna try to make it.
You're coming?
Like when you mentioned it
last week I mentioned it.
So should I tell about the group chat? Nah, we could tell another time. But we have a group chat with a few other people, and Nora mentioned it, and I was not feeling good when you mentioned it, and I was like, fuck no, I'm not going. I'm not fucking doing that shit. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
Take this fucking shit off me.
But that was because I was like so overwhelmed, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna make that decision that day. And today, I may go. But tomorrow,
you may not.
We'll
see. Yeah, so we're always trying to get the gang together. So yeah, this is the drag punk for Young Raccoon.
It's got Lola Gag in it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Polly for President, Lola Gag, Young Raccoon, Polyamore. So
Ezra Terrestrial. That's a great
And
name.
I did hear that that Chloe Katz, who retired this summer, may be making a surprise performance.
Cool.
So yeah, it should
Awesome.
be super fun. I'm really excited.
That's rad.
So yeah. What about you, Chris? What has been what's your update?
Chris went to a very local theater show last weekend in Sterling, Colorado, which if you've never heard of it, you're most people. Community theater is kind of a wacky thing, right? You have a small insular communities, but they get together to make something, and you know that in most cases they're just trying their best.
Mm-hmm.
They actually did a version of Anastasia, which I didn't realize was an actual musical now.
Yeah, it's a bit newer of a, like, there was some like bootleg ones forever ago, but I think it's
I'm pretty sure it's been a musical since the 90s.
It is an actual musical. Like it was licensed through Disney now. So
1990. Well, that's the
I'm
movie.
pretty sure, no, the musical was in the 90s. Hold on. Anastasia, the Broadway musical.
In any case, so there were some standout cast members, like the woman who played Anastasia was fantastic, and you could tell she's one of those people that is, if she has drive, her talent will take her well beyond the confines of the small tiny town that she's in.
Mm-hmm.
For context, Sterling has about 6,000 people in it, so very, very small community. I would imagine very even smaller talent pool.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of people who I'm not going to rag on anybody. Everybody did their best and everybody sang their hearts out. And I enjoyed the hell out of it. I don't know if everybody did, but I did. There were things in there that were interesting to point out. But one of the things I thought was really interesting about it was there's the person who played, Dimitri? Is that the character? Like the guy who falls in love with Anastasia, whatever his name is, looked a bit like someone we know. and I have taken the liberty of putting together a side-by-side
Oh my god.
so that you can tell us which one is Charles.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Who's who? I don't even know. I love your weird like Riddler background. Like, riddle me this, Batman. Which one? Which one is the host of the show, Batman?
This is what you get when Chris hasn't had a lot of sleep lately.
I'm excited to show everybody what it's like when Charles doesn't get a lot of sleep and is forced to record and edit a video, which is coming up.
Coming up soon.
Yes. But so yes, for those of you playing at home, the person on the left is not Charles, or are they? Because I shit you not, Charles, this person's name is Carlson Charles.
Carlson Charles Kelly. Seems like a good pair.
I'm sad that you didn't switch back to me just now.
I did.
I was about, well, I mean, like,
The eyeballs.
I was stabbing my eyeballs into my head. That feels like a fake character, like a fake name
It
that
does.
like Leslie Nielsen would come up with in one of his movies, being like Carl's Charles.
Could be.
Yeah. So, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Carlson.
Carlson.
Oh my God.
It's either Carlson or Carson. Either way, I think the point stands.
I love
I like
that.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
me, Carlston Charles. Carlston Charles sounds like a snack company.
It really
right.
does.
Yeah.
But yeah, I swear to God, I was looking to my side, and I was like, "Is that Charles?"
It
Is
was
that
actually
Charles?
me. I
Yeah.
haven't told you guys, I've been performing in musicals for a while now.
In Sterling, Colorado.
In Sterling.
I think I have seen you make that face, Charles.
Hold on. Go back.
Yeah.
Now back to it. Oh, yeah, I had to get a. There you go.
Pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I need to kill this person Highlander style. There can only be one. Carlston Charles.
Carlston Charles II.
Your days are numbered. But no, I'm not actually threatening you, but your days are numbered. And that's it, folks. That's
I think we have a new intro for a second bit, right?
We've got some funny stuff, funny, shocking. This first one is not very
Not
funny.
funny.
But
Things we found
things we found
on the net.
around the net.
Oh, that's cool.
Why does the guys look like the Skibbity toilet guys?
Considering that video was made years before that happened, I don't know.
Okay, maybe that's what Skibbity toilet. Maybe that's what Mr. Michael Bay is going to do for his Skibbity toilet movie.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that's a real thing.
I doubt it's actually going to happen. Do you think we're actually going to get like an actual Skibbity toilet?
I
No.
think there's
Film.
money to be made, so
Yeah.
there will be something. I mean, we got a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Well, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is actually decent. It's fun,
And Josh Hutcherson is great.
right?
Let's
And
not
there's
complain
a
about
lot of
seeing Josh
right,
Hutcherson.
and there's a lot of lore. But there's a lot of Skibbity toilet lore, I guess.
Ugh.
I mean, I got to draw a line in the sand. If you've listened to one of our other shows, Corbin versus the World, I just have to say, for his sake, since he's not here, fuck Josh Hutcherson.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry, Josh. Please forgive us for our sins.
I like
Don't
you.
sue this show.
I didn't say that.
Okay, so
We've been saying it on the show for like 6 years, so I feel comfortable
Oh.
saying it.
Well, that's okay, but I don't say that. I
Yeah,
like it.
we'll should have Corbin as our correspondent on the show next week talking about his
If he
Josh
can-
Hutcherson story.
Yeah, if you could just explain the ire, I would appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. So
How do you feel about Josh Hutcherson, friends? Call 888-853-VIBE and tell us your Josh Hutcherson thoughts.
deep sexual fantasies with
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah, the dirtier the better.
Isn't that what we all have?
Anyway, what's our first video?
So this is one that Nora showed us about 15 minutes before we went
Yeah.
live, and I was like, I don't want to see much about this
We're
because
putting it on the show.
it's so
It's crazy.
shocking. This is local. This has happened yesterday.
Yeah, 2 days ago, within the last 2 days.
The last 2 days. This is a local crime that was
Found on the subreddit.
found on the local subreddit. So does it have the video of
That crash
The
ended
wrong
in
way
Weld
driver?
County, and I-25 is now back open.
That's
For just over an hour, though, all of
miles.
the northbound lanes were closed near the Berthoud exit. Your reporter in northern Colorado, Dylan Thomas, just arrived there to the crash.
Okay, so let's pause it here. I think we want to show the other video
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Chris, do you want to just I think I plugged in my laptop. Can you see it?
Yes.
Cool. Just pass it over to me.
Okay.
Oh, there's the Reddit. And here we go, just driving down I-25.
This is towards Denver.
Oh, and people are slowing down.
Which
What's
is the
happening?
main-
Holy
One
shit!
cup.
And there's the
Two
second
cups.
cop.
Oh, they're not done. Yeah.
That is legitimately.
Terrifying.
That's coming towards Fort Collins from Denver. There's not room for that. There's not room for that. And they went what? 5 or 6 exits without stopping, and they did end up in a crash by Loveland. But that was a multi-mile chase, wrong way chase, and evidently there was the guy driving the car had some felonies, and then
We've all been there.
he was pulled over by the cop, and then he didn't stop.
Yeah.
So
You know what? Maybe he just needed to. He was just gonna
Yeah,
pull
that's-
off to the next exit and stop at Buc-ee's or something.
yeah, something
So
like
that map they showed, that's a 30-mile stretch
that's insane.
where multiple cars were going the wrong way.
That's so many cars.
It's way too
That's
many
so
cars.
long. Going the wrong way for so long.
On two, that's
That is,
2 lanes at that point.
yeah. There's
Or
not
is
even.
there's the
No, the express lane was closed. The express lane was closed in this week.
Yeah, maybe they were just looking for the express lane.
That's
like
how they probably got on.
I wish criminals were just a little bit smarter.
If they were, they wouldn't be criminals, though, right?
I mean, they still commit crimes.
Some people commit crimes.
Right, exactly. They're still criminals if they commit a crime. However, but just the driving on the wrong side of the road on the street that is the easiest.
The thoroughfare for Colorado.
Right.
Yeah.
The thoroughfare north-south.
The easiest way to track somebody is a straight line with very high visibility from a helicopter. I don't think there was going to be any chance of him not doing that. Not the smartest choice, but that gives me so much fear to head to work.
Couldn't be me.
I am so
could be
happy.
me.
I am so
Couldn't be
happy I
me.
work from home.
Yeah, right. Well, what I'm saying is it couldn't be me driving the wrong way.
Statistically, though, I don't think that happens very often. So I think that at this point, statistically, I'll be fine for
It already
at
happened.
least the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
already happened for this week, so
In the-
you can drive to Denver now.
In the interest of full disclosure, I recently moved from Fort Collins to Greeley. I say recently, it's been like over a year. But anyway, when I first moved to Greeley, I didn't really have my lay of the land. So I started going down 10th Street, which is a major street in Greeley, and didn't realize that it turned into a one-way at a certain point. So I was going the wrong way for probably 2 or 3 blocks. And by the time I noticed that I was the only one going the way I was going, I already got stopped.
Amazing.
Hey, but at
Perfect,
least you
no
can say,
notes.
I'm new in town.
I'm new in town. My name is Christopher, and I'm new in
I'm
town.
new in town.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to run you out of town on a rail. And I was like, I don't even know where there's a rail, dude.
Probably Somewhere close.
I've got a rail for you. No, God.
You said
We're
it, not me.
live. We are live
You
right
said
now.
It, not me.
We need to contact HR. Okay, so the next video in here for Around the Net, Breaking Bad breaks dating. Who put this in there?
I did.
Okay.
Have you heard of a comedian named Trevor Wallace?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Trevor
Okay,
Wallace.
I wasn't, but this video showed up in my YouTube feed, and apparently he blind dated like 6 or 7 women at the same time for YouTube videos, I guess. Anyway, I found this clip and I thought it was pretty great. Watch how much liking Breaking Bad doesn't get this chick a boyfriend.
Name's Georgia.
Hey.
Well, first off, I have a tattoo of Heisenberg on my arm.
Okay.
Breaking
I mean-
Bad's,
fellow white. What is
yeah.
that?
Just
Breaking
wait.
Bad's my favorite show. I will
Hell
video
yeah.
reference any chance I get. I'm Asian. I have 2 cats, and I'm born and raised in LA.
Okay. Hold on. Let's backtrack.
Right.
What the f did he have to do with me?
Nothing. But you ever
He
seen Breaking
cooks
Bad?
white and I am white.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
If we do end up dating, I'm probably gonna make you watch the whole show with me, and then El Camino, and then Better Call Saul, and then that's it.
It sounds like a pretty boring relationship, if you ask me.
What the?
Okay. God.
Road.
Can we pause it?
Wait for the end.
Oh, never mind. Peep the ass. Right.
Yep, that's Trevor.
You know what? If you can't have her at her Breaking Bad,
You don't get her.
you don't get to be the one who knocks that ass.
I mean,
That's
Have
a
I-
spot where us.
have I forced partners to watch TV shows with me? Maybe.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
guilty of it.
That should be
Parks
like
and
a.
Rec? If my partner has not seen Parks and Rec, then like either we're watching it or it's
Are they
a
even
deal
really a
breaker.
partner?
It's like either we're watching it or it's a deal breaker for me. Like I don't know, man.
I don't like there are shows that I watch with my partner, right? But I don't think that and they will probably correct me here, but I don't think there's anything. No, there's been one.
That was fast.
One show that I didn't force them to watch, but it was definitely some pressure.
Some coercion.
No, I don't. No, let's
Some
not.
light coercion.
Take a step back. And that show.
It's just a TV show.
And that TV show is One Piece.
Okay. well,
Wait a
that's-
second. Doesn't One Piece have like 1,000 episodes?
It has over 1,200 to be exact.
Okay, I thought I was exaggerating. Good God, dude.
No. So it wasn't the anime. It was the live action. Because I preach the gospel of One Piece. I am caught up for the most part. I'm at this point. I'm behind like 10 episodes because
really
I've
said you're
taken
caught
a
up?
little bit of a break. But yeah, I definitely forced them to watch the live action One Piece. It's only 10 episodes, and you get the first like 100 episodes of the show. So like,
Are
you know?
these episodes like 5 minutes long, or are they all like full?
You mean like the
typical episode, like-
anime?
Yeah.
So they're like 25 minutes officially, but like there is an intro and outro, obviously, like the intro songs, outro songs, and a recap. So usually it's about 15 minutes long per episode. So like if you skip all of that, 15 minutes, what I did a lot of the time was I did a lot of cardio at the gym. 2 episodes at a minimum, probably 4 if I,
Yeah.
walk for an hour.
That's 300 hours.
That's what I was gonna say. That's a lot of hours.
Yeah, and
I did force somebody to watch.
Just saying, that's quite an investment.
it is,
Sure.
and I am a believer that not to hype up One Piece, it's worth it.
Okay.
Anyways, what were you saying?
I forced somebody to watch The Good Place, but that's only like 50 episodes,
And that
that's
show's-
great. It's
That's a great show.
like also it moves so fast that it doesn't even feel like it's 4 seasons.
Yeah.
It's a fast show.
Yeah.
So
Chris, have you ever forced anybody to do anything?
coercion.
Watching a show?
I mean, a show.
Let's not make this joke anymore. Sorry, Chris, for starting that. I
Sorry.
apologize for
Notice how the shot of me in the intro is just shaking my head. There's a reason for that. I have occasionally encouraged partners to watch wrestling with me, but only if it held even a passing interest for them.
Okay.
Because it's the sort of thing where in my experience, if you try to force someone to watch something like wrestling, they're just gonna hate it out of spite.
Yeah, it's true. I have a friend who has been told by so many people in their life that they should watch the hit movie K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh.
And because so many people said, this is your movie, you need to watch this, they
I
said,
won't watch it.
fuck you, I'm not watching this movie now.
Whoa.
That's called pathological demand avoidance. I've never seen Sherlock for the same reason.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. Wait, step back. Pathological what?
Pathological demand avoidance. It's if somebody tells you to do something too many times, it really it's an autistic thing.
Oh.
So yeah, if somebody tells you to do something, your gut reaction is to say, "No, fuck you."
Got it.
Which is my normal way of existing. So it's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nora, before we move on to the next thing, I need to call you out. Actually, both of you.
Oh shit.
The Anastasia musical was off Broadway in 2016.
Yeah.
So you both can eat my entire ass.
You were right. It's new.
That I know
It's 9 years.
my musical theater, and that is a newer musical.
That's 9
That
years.
is newer than High School Musical.
High School Musical,
The
the musical,
musical?
or
The
High
Broadway
School
musical?
Musical, the show, the musical?
Both.
Fuck.
Wait,
Wait. High School Musical, the movie.
that came
It's
out.
newer. High School Musical, the musical, the stage show. Also, it's newer than that. High School Musical, the show is newer. Have you ever seen High School
Anyone
Musical?
else confused? I know I am.
The original High School Musical, starring Vanessa Hudgens and Zac Efron, came out in 2008.
Yes. Yeah. So Anastasia, the musical, is newer than High School Musical.
We need a The More You Know video.
Do, 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 do.
The more you know.
There you go.
Anyways,
The
let's
last video that we found, so in Nepal this past week, there was a revolution, and they successfully overthrew the government. And
It was a bunch of Gen Z
Yeah.
kids who led it, right? And
Yeah.
it was because they removed all of social media.
It was actually more anti-corruption was the main
Okay.
reason. It was because there was significant levels of corruption in the federal government, and that was the last straw that broke the camel's back.
I don't know what that's like at all.
There was a social media ban, and so Gen Z banded together and started a revolution that was successful within 4 or 5 days. It was really quick.
Oh yeah.
But there was a UK tourist who was just biking through, and all of a sudden he became a revolutionary. So, Chris, would you pull up?
Sorry, what? 20 people got shot.
That a bomb got gone. Oh, fuck, throwing rocks. Walking up the road now.
You wanna go? You wanna go there?
Yeah.
Let me talk, okay?
Are you sure?
They're still getting
I know
him
if there is safe,
places safely,
Okay.
So the people of Nepal are trying to get him out.
but they're protecting him.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
So they're actively trying to keep him safe.
Thank you.
Also, at We Hate the Cold, that's a great name.
Yeah, and he has a
Thank
full
you so much.
YouTube video, 3 or 4 full YouTube videos, 20 minutes or more. Same YouTube channel.
That was a gunshot.
Dang.
Yeah, I know.
We
What
probably
is
should have
going
trigger
on?
warning this.
Yeah, honestly, let's
Sorry, guys.
no, let's actually. Yeah.
It's episode 1.
I found that story to be so intriguing because the way that they organized online was over the apps like Discord, and the moment that this has happened is the moment that they are asking the CEOs of Discord to come to the US government to explain themselves over other situations that we're not talking about today. But it's just it's interesting timing, and honestly, as a fan of Discord, I think that is so cool that
Yeah.
using technologies to organize is such a powerful thing that we can do.
Yeah.
I-
Definitely keep this one muted.
Yeah. I mean, the title of Escaping Blood-Curling Screams on a Moped, I don't think,
Yeah.
you know.
But here's the thing, like he started joining in and they started honoring, like the Nepali citizens started honoring him for his publicizing of the situation because he was just there. He's not intending to be a journalist, but he just kind of like all the comments are like, journalism found him. Like, you know, he was chosen by journalism, and he created this really cool video of like his experience there, and the Nepali people were still protecting him while he was there helping them with their revolution. And so they gave him they gave him honorary titles, and he's now an honorary Nepali citizen, and they want it, like, there's been jokes going around that they want to make him their foreign minister for Nepal.
That's so cool.
And he's just, you know, I think his coverage of it was really like, it felt very accessible, and I think that's why it, like, you know, broke the internet. It made the rounds for sure. So it was really interesting.
So the internet can still be used for good.
Yeah.
That's a lovely thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think
You can
like
find it.
yeah, you can find the good in the slew of bad propaganda. Like this Loudspeaker. And you can call in to Loudspeaker at the phone number below. There we go. 888-853-VIBE. That's the number you can call. Leave us a message. We'll play it on the show. As long as it's not too vile, or maybe if it is too vile, and then we'll play it and discuss it. But also, I just wanted to do a quick little shout out to there we go. That's good. That's a good vibes for Loudspeaker. So, are you looking for a professional, full service audio video studio in Northern Colorado? Well, look no further than Loudspeaker Studios here in Fort Collins, Colorado. We've got a beautiful space. Whether you're launching your first podcast, recording an audiobook, producing voiceovers, doing a live show just like this, you can come on in, use this space. We're a non-profit, so our goal with this is to make it as viable and accessible for anybody who wants to use this space. So we have state-of-the-art equipment, acoustically treated recording spaces, experienced engineers and producers like myself and Chris, who we're cutting to right now. Experienced like Chris. There we go, yes. Podcast development and editing services, and live stream and remote session support. And we're not just a studio, we're a community. At Loudspeaker Studios, we amplify local voices and help your stories reach the world. So you can visit us in Fort Collins, Colorado, or book your session today at loudspeaker.org. Loudspeakerstudios.org.
We're so good at our jobs.
This is my first freaking ad read in years.
5 years.
Am I supposed to do another one? No. Hello Fresh.
We wish.
This episode is brought to you by the country of Nepal.
Go to Nepal now. They like tourists.
I'm going tomorrow.
There was actually another video that I saw. There was some Nepali tourists who were on like a bus, like a full-on like tour bus, and they stopped the fighting so they could get the tour bus through safely.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nora, you brought the heat this week. You
I
brought
did.
so much stuff. So like you're gonna continue this conversation here.
Because I found a group of videos that like kind of fit in what we saw on the net, but they're so good that we need to spend more time on them. So I'm gonna start you guys off where I started off in this TikTok video verse, where I just scrolled on the tinting one video. Chris, if you could play that one. This is where we started.
What is this?
And that is to prevent the film from sliding.
Nora, what?
So this is Tinter Battles.
Wait, tinter battles?
Tinter Battles.
Okay, this is
So these are professional tinters.
Window tinters.
window tinters.
Prevents the film from getting caught and pulling it back and creating much.
Tinter Tinter battles.
Tinter
I
battles.
didn't realize
Okay.
there was a championship for this, but
Oh,
I
and it's in
suppose
Reno,
there's...
Nevada, and there's $40,000 on the line.
Wow.
This is
40. You should turn up the guys at the back, because these
They have-
announcers.
The card itself presses the film down, the blade just slices through and separates. the
I
film
love
from
that
the
they have
axles there.
announcers.
Yeah, it stops it from lifting so you don't
This
actually
is
place it.
incredible.
It looks like, I'm not sure what. Oh, you know what? I thought he was pulling it off. He messed up.
Oh, no, he messed up.
He's pre-cutting this before pulling the liner, and installing it. They're very different from what we've seen others do.
I don't even like. Okay, so can we pause it for a second? We need to like discuss this. Okay, so this is. Do you know much information about this? Have you done like a bit of research about like?
So this is basically the National Tinting Championships, and different people who have their tinting businesses go to this annual tinting championship. And these people are annual competitors. These people have competed year over year and won these battles. And so they have like pane windows, they have car window tinting, and it's all of these professionals showing their absolute best skills of how to tint a window using their skills.
This is.
And
This is
in Reno.
so. This is like marketing brain, right? I'm going into marketing brain mode right now.
Yeah.
Having a championship around tinting is like.
Ooh, look, he's sticking it on his up window to keep it there.
Oh my
and now
God.
he's gonna spray his other window.
This is such good marketing for whoever created, like whatever business made this tinting championship.
It's almost like the sign spinning championships, where like different sign spinning organizations get together and
I also didn't know that was a thing.
yeah.
This is. I am shocked by this.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
He's probably going to have one of the cleanest cuts because he was able to pull the film off and then perfect the cut just a little bit more, whereas everybody else is laying the film on the glass, and then whatever cut you get is kind of what you have to do.
Ooh, this is the first time I saw these guys.
They went with a rough cut instead of.
Yeah, that was my question. Is like,
Look
do
at
they
his
have
glasses.
like, do they have spectators?
Well,
This
these
is-
are the commentators, and
I love what he did. I can't wait to see.
they know what they're talking about.
These are like professional commentators.
Yeah.
Like these people like know how to
They know
not.
how to
They
tint.
know. Okay, we need
know
to pause
how-
this again.
They know how to comment. They know how to tint.
They know enough about tinting to understand what they're talking about here, but also have the experience in like communicating live
Yeah.
for an event like this.
Yeah. Play the next one, Chris.
That is a very specific set of skills that I don't like.
In this competition, this is what you have to do. So this adds another
This is
element.
the
See,
car
now he's
one.
got the pattern is upside down there. And the reason why he's doing it is because see that liner, see how the liner's over the film right there? That's preventing dirt from the top getting carried down. And it's an incredible right there. This is
No
a
dirt.
sign of a veteran competitor, 13 years and years. He's
A
gonna move
veteran
into it now.
competitor.
It's a two-stage method. He's laying it over his forearm so that the film doesn't crinkle up. And
So this is essentially the Olympics of window tinting.
Yeah.
This is I am.
And it just happened this week.
For any chance of a fingerprint or any trash off.
This is like legitimately like this is one of the coolest like events. Like
I've watched so many.
this is one of the coolest events that you would never want to go to, right?
Yeah.
It's like standing there watching people tint all day sounds like pulling teeth. However,
No, it's pulling tint, Charles.
I'm done.
Yep.
I'm leaving. I'm out of the show. One episode and done. This is incredible.
And there's a guy with a mohawk.
I saw the Modoc guy.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Okay.
Can we just real quick
Chris,
show?
can you play Tinting 3?
Hell yeah!
This video got like 100,000 likes or views or likes on TikTok. And the commenters keep commenting. They'll say like, oh yeah, like every person, gravity is working against them, like the John Mayer lyric, because John Mayer has been hitting them up in their Instagram comments.
That's funny.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the new. Okay.
So
This
guy's-
event brought to you by John Mayer.
Exactly. This guy is one of the top like winners here. He's really good.
It's been okay. So it's been months since we've been testing this show. Correct me if I'm wrong. In one of our tests or something, we were also talking about like the Excel Championship.
Yes, yes.
Isn't that also in like Vegas or Reno, like somewhere around there?
Probably. I think they
I
might
feel
even
like all
move.
of these not sport things are done in Las Vegas.
That is amazing.
or somewhere in Nevada.
I hope, like, I remember clearly moving over to the Excel that they have like their theme song sounds like it's like written by Dragon Force. It's like
Yes.
like too epic for people messing with Microsoft Excel.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like these events are so goofy that this is like perfect brand awareness content
Yeah.
for whatever brand is like sponsoring this, that created this. This is like perfect for their brand for like what is the winner gets $40,000?
Yeah.
Right? That's not much for like a campaign. Like renting out the space obviously is it's probably significantly more expensive.
Right.
But like for like an event, like specifically for brand
Cut
awareness,
down from the
this is-
corners.
This is insane, people. I love this so much. This is like
I know, and
this
I
is like-
just can't stop watching it.
this is like power washing. You know how like power washing
yes.
or like
Cleaning the rugs.
cleaning rugs or like mowing lawns.
Yeah.
lawn care.
SB mowing.
SB mowing.
Chris, have you heard of SB mowing?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good. Otherwise, we were gonna have to do a whole segment on it.
Actually, my boss at the day job, he watches a lot of those videos.
It's so funny that your boss watches that. The director of the marketing team where I work can't stop talking about SB mowing. It's just like
You need to show him the tinting battles.
I'm gonna show, like, I see him tomorrow.
He's gonna be psyched about this.
I am so excited to show him this video. And he's gonna ask, where did you learn about this? And I will never tell him that I do this show.
It was your buddy. Your buddy sent you one of these.
Yeah, I will say, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna give you credit because like the moment we start unraveling that, like people will hear me say like the most crazy shit on this show. And I don't need that heat right now. However, I'm gonna say,
well,
I
just tell them
found
that
this.
your name.
So thank you.
Just tell them that your name is Carson Charles.
Will do.
I'm glad you liked the window tinting because I spent far too much time watching window tinting battles in the last 2 days.
You guys know what I spent a ridiculous amount of time on?
I would like to know.
I went to Casa Bonita this last week. First time back in forever, right? And I kind of went with this idea to create a little bit of content, show everybody, like we talk about Casa Bonita, everybody's familiar with it. If you watch South Park, if you watch the documentary, some people have.
If you haven't seen those, Charles, what is Casa Bonita?
Good question.
It's this restaurant in Denver that's been around since the 70s, right? It was actually like a chain for a bit, right? But everywhere else went out of business except for this one, this Casa Bonita. And if you're like, it's not just food, but it's also an experience, right? There's a lot of activities to do there. I don't want to spoil like the video, but there's a lot of activities to there. So like if you have experience with like a Meow Wolf, right? It's very similar.
Or a Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah, I would say maybe not as much Rainforest Cafe, but yeah, kind of similar.
Like, themed restaurant. That's what you're thinking. And
but
also,
it's so much more than the restaurant.
It's a pink building in a strip mall, and there's an ARC thrift store right next door.
Yeah.
And a Marshall's.
Well, you're spoiling my video.
Oh, sorry.
God damn it, Nora.
It's okay.
There's also a really good fish shop in that same.
Yeah.
If you ever want fish in Colorado, go to that one.
So
and only that one.
I have this video that I made this week. Chris, let's roll the tape. Casa Bonita. All right, so this last week, I took the family out to Casa Bonita after about a 2-month wait from when I put in my reservation, right? I put it in the middle of July. A 2-month wait to get to Casa Bonita. Now, I am from Colorado, right? I was born, raised here, and I think I've been to Casa Bonita like once or twice as a kid, but I don't think there are many memories that I attached from that. probably from childhood trauma. But that's another story for another day. But I do remember two main things. Number one, Casa Bonita's dining experience before they did this whole remodel, it was known to be absolutely horrendous. I don't think there isn't a person who went there that didn't have a situation like this. And number two, I remember the commercial clear as day. Clear as day.
There's a feast! There's a festival! There's a feast of all at Casa Bonita!
Why do so many kids like Casa Bonita?
It's the ride!
Casa Bonita is the only place of its kind in the world.
Yes, that is Ricardo Montalban, the spokesperson for Casa Bonita. As kind of like a bit of a tangent, I watched a lot of Star Trek when I was a kid, right? However, I think I watched that commercial more. To me, whenever I saw him, he wasn't Khan. He wasn't like Mr. Rourke from Fantasy Island, right? He was the owner and operator of Casa Bonita. So, because I'm content brained, I made a decision to do a little walkthrough of Casa Bonita for the show. What I came to learn really quickly from this was that doing any kind of recording at Casa Bonita is an absolute fucking shit show. Just to like the first experience as we walk in past security. Yes, there is security for this restaurant. We got to the hostess. The hostess had to yell at us to let us know the policies of the restaurant. Just like screaming out this, and she has to do this with everybody. So hours and hours of just yelling at people. I feel so bad for her voice long term. And she had to do that because the whole dining area was so freaking loud. Hey, Zelda wants to say hi. Zelda, you want to say hi? Just come say hi in the camera. Zelda says hi. Hello. Hello. All right, back to it. Back to it. So the audio, of course, is just absolute trash. So then we follow her into the main area. We were seated next to the waterfall, right? I was worried we would kind of have a little bit of a like wet dinner, like there would be some mist hitting our tacos and stuff like that. But it wasn't bad. Like we had a perfectly dry dinner. Oh, by the way, there are freaking cliff divers every few minutes during dinner during this. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. So, okay, let's get back on track. Cool. So, what was bad, both for filming and for my ancient human eyes, was how dark it was in the establishment. So we literally had to use flashlights on our phones to read the menu. The room was so dark, most of the video I recorded was trash, right? So we make do with what we got. So yeah, I was going to do all of this, what I'm doing right now, at Casa Bonita, right? I didn't do it, and now I'm here, Monday night, 2 days before we're supposed to go live for Vibe Check, doing this at, 8 p.m. right now, and I'm now recording this 2 days before. But you know what? I digress. The food was great. Everything from the appetizers to our, main courses to the sopapillas, absolutely delightful. After dinner, right, we start perusing. And there's like live music all over the place. There is so much art. There's freaking puppet shows an arcade with this like really cool Casa Bonita pinball machine. It's like legitimately like super cool. And also there was this SpongeBob just hanging there. All right. So the one experience I wanted to make sure to spotlight while I was there was like Black Bart's Cave, which is like this pseudo haunted house with like legitimately some of the goofiest animatronics out there. Seriously, it was so stupid. It was such a delight. It made me laugh the entire time. All of like there were like ghosts that would pop up, right? Just a little whoop, and they only had one sound effect. So it was just the same voice line over and over and over again. And it was just so consistent as you're walking through, because you're walking through pretty slowly. It starts making you kind of go a little crazy because there's only one line. After that, we did a bit more walking around. I met the man bear pig. He knew a bit of sign language, so I became that guy and started signing right back to him. I also met Cartman, and I did this stupid move way too many times. You can quit now, Charles. Stop. My favorite thing, beyond Black Bart's Cave, beyond, you know, the food, the cliff divers, everything, was this weird owl. Now look at his face. Look at it. I feel you, owl. So the question is it worth it? Is it worth checking out Casa Bonita? So we paid for the premium seats, which got you seated next to the waterfall, $50 per person for those premium seats. Now that, let's be real, $50 a person is pretty pricey, right? But for dinner, a show, multiple shows, you're saying multiple cliff divers, plus being able to like walk through this entire space and experience all of these little tiny little things throughout. I don't think it's like a regular thing that I would do, but you know, I feel like it's worth at least going once. Especially like when you take a look at other attractions like Meow Wolf being like $40 to start, just to get in. That's before you do any kind of like premium aspects of it, and that doesn't include food. And now for the rating. As you all know, with every outing that I do, every video I do like this, every single one of you knows this, I do a scale of 1 to 73, and I think I'm gonna give Casa Bonita a solid 61.5. And that is it. That is everything. That is Casa Bonita in a nutshell. Chris, Nora, Charles from the future, back to you.
I hadn't seen that yet.
It's so great.
That was so good. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Thank you. So the experience of people like having stomach issues, usually it's not a thing. I still shit my pants. I didn't actually shit my pants. I had terrible bowel movements after this as well.
Both me and my sister threw up on the way home.
Oh my god! The food was still delicious this time. Like, but I was like, oh no.
It was the physical overwhelm for me that which is why I got sick. It was just
that makes sense.
I wish in that place that I wouldn't be forced to eat, because eating as an autistic person in Casa Bonita is too overwhelming for me personally. If I could just go without eating, I think I would have an amazing experience.
Yeah, honestly, like that.
I mean, I guess you could pay to eat and just not eat.
That's what I'll do next time.
Yeah.
If I go again, yeah, that's what I will
Just have
be
some
doing.
chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sopapillas.
Yeah, like when we went in, I think the biggest complaint from our table was like we sat ironically in silence while we ate all of our food while it was so loud everywhere. But it was just, it's a delight. I had a lot of fun. It was nice just going to that.
There's a magician show. Did you catch the magician show?
Yeah, the magician's cool.
Was it
There was
good?
The
free
magician's
tarot
really
reading.
great.
Yep, the magician was awesome.
And I will say, Charles, you're not the only one who makes that pose.
Yeah.
Cartman. Nice. Yeah, and like the tarot readers, and then the magic show in the bottom of Casa Bonita is really good.
Yeah.
Like there's like a full magic show that's like 20 minutes long that they do, and then they even have like a floating magician that goes through. There's like a bat cave that you can walk through. There's a puppet show.
There was
that
like a
talks about like jokes about all the South Park jokes.
Yeah, so there was a roaming band that made fun of my mullet.
Nice. Good.
I
Yeah.
punched him in the face. So you
And
both
Charles is never allowed to go again.
right. So like you both have gone pretty recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what? Like Chris, what was like your experience was kind of overwhelming. Chris,
Yeah.
what was like your experience with it?
I loved it. I thought it was a blast. I remember going when I was a kid, and I actually spent my 21st birthday there. So that's how long ago
I
that
love
was.
that.
And how old I am. Because I decided, well, if I can legally drink, I might as well get drunk at Casa Bonita. And yes, the food back then was terrible, and the food now is fantastic. I have no complaints about that. And when we went, we've gone a couple of times since they reopened, and it's everything I remember as a kid, but actually done well this time.
Yeah.
And I think it's a really, really fun experience. Would I go all the time? No, because it's fucking expensive for one thing. But
And it's also an hour and a half to drive there.
and it's an hour and a half away, so like you got to make a day of it or a night of it or whatever. But I think it's a blast. I love going. I probably will go once or twice a year.
Yeah, I would love to go with you both. Like, I think it would be so fun.
That'd be
Totally
fun.
agree. Yeah, I went with my family, and while I love them, I want to go with some friends.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like back in the day, right? It was
I never
definitely
got-
like a kids thing.
I never got to go back in the day.
It was a kid's thing for
Yeah.
sure.
Like I don't think kids nowadays will ever enjoy this. It's
Yeah.
like it's not.
I don't
the
know
vibe.
that. Sorry, but like when I went, the kid, we went and saw the puppet show. We didn't get to do that the first time, but the second time we did, the kids ate up the puppet show.
Yeah.
They absolutely loved it. So I do think kids will enjoy it of a certain age. I think they'll feel about it 20 years from now the way we feel about it. Right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got to go to the original Casa Bonita. The times that I had planned on going were always like I got snowed out, so I never got to go. So it
Bummer.
was really cool that I got to go this time, and like I think the cave diving is just so cool. Like it just really adds to the atmosphere. It really is an atmosphere place, and it's a cool place to go. Like
Yeah.
I'm glad that I've gone, and I want to go. I would go with you guys.
And
But
they
don't make me
actually
eat
do
any
it.
food.
They actually do it safely now, which is great
Mhm.
because if you watch the Casa Bonita documentary, which everybody should, it's on Paramount Plus at the moment.
Oh,
Why it's showing that screen, I don't know.
not sure.
But anyway, there's a great documentary called Casa Bonita Mi Amor, and it's all about the history of the building and how when the creators of South Park bought it, they thought they'd spend a few $1 million like fixing it up. They ended up spending $40 million.
Oh my God.
And in 2 years to bring the building up to code, to make everything safe, to make it so the cave divers didn't get head trauma on the way down. It was a whole ordeal. And the fact that we have this institution now basically just because Trey Parker grew up loving Casa Bonita speaks to one, his conviction, and two, like the power of that, the drawing power of that sort of like weird form of nostalgia. Because I think
That
everybody
childhood
has
experience. Yeah.
yeah, everybody has some like local landmark or some local kitschy thing that everyone from the outside thinks is stupid. But not only did they make Casa Bonita a legitimate event place to go, it's like, because of South Park, more and more people are getting a chance to experience it who never would have had it not been for that.
Yeah. You reminded me of a really cool, we had a Alpine Funland. Did you ever go to Alpine Funland? in Fort
No.
Collins. So
Oh,
it
was that the one out on Mulberry, the
no,
go-kart track?
No, that's Fort
For fun.
Oh, okay.
It was one on 287 in between Fort Collins and Loveland, and it's now a bank. But it used to be a foam pit.
I remember
and they
this.
used to have bumper
Yep.
boats, and they used to have they used to have the go-kart track, and Fort Fun bought a bunch of their stuff.
Oh yeah, the
But they
go-kart
had-
track. I got kicked out of there.
Yeah, but they had like a foam pit where you could like shoot, like you'd go up on the like different heights and shoot foam at different people, and that's a childhood nostalgia moment. that
Hell
I-
yeah.
I think
miss
that
those.
like we have so few things like Casa Bonita. Everything is so corporatized.
Yeah.
That even if it's expensive, like I feel like supporting things like this I think is important, even though it's owned by billionaires, right? Right.
I mean, even comparing it to Meow Wolf, like it's in the similar vein of like it's artists who like, while Meow Wolf is a little bit more expensive and the more premium packages do cost about the same, like you said.
Yeah.
Like it's supporting those local artists and like having those local, experiences that make somewhere unique, and I think that's what, that's where the power is of like, those nostalgia moments.
I have presents for you guys.
I love a gift.
What?
I got you
I love
guys
a
some
gift.
stuff.
Give me a gift.
So you guys get a fight over these.
This segment brought to you by Casa Bonita.
I got
We wish.
each of you a pair of Casa Bonita socks.
You got
Oh
socks?
my God!
So there are 2
Charles.
pairs of socks. Chris, are you good with these?
I'm good with whatever.
These are
Those are
pink.
delightful.
These are fantastic.
Chris, these are for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chris, I also have a second present just for you.
No way.
What does Chris get?
So to kind of preface this is completely separate from Casa Bonita. I have had this present for Chris for I think at least 2 years, if not more than that. Like a long time that I've had this, and I've been trying to find the right moment to gift this to you, Chris, because it's been in my apartment. It's the last one of its in existence, I feel. And I found this, and it's something that called to me, and you'll understand why. So I found this at a local thrift shop a few years back, and I was like, I know exactly who to gift this to. I walked in, I saw this, and I was like, this is for Chris.
I'm excited and scared.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I am gifting you a NoCo FM mug that I found at the thrift store that you fucking donated to the... The other part of this story is that...
Wait a second. This requires a little bit of backstory.
NoCo FM? That's what Life Loudspeaker was.
Yeah,
Before it was Loudspeaker.
So yes, when we started this organization, we were known as NoCo FM because it was the best name we could come up with at the time. And over time, that name became something of a hindrance because people thought that everything we did was only for
Local.
and about local Colorado people and events, and it wasn't. It
not
never
the
has
case.
been. Even the old name of this show was called NoCo Live because that's how creative I am. But yeah, we were NoCo FM for 2 years, and after our first year, I had these glasses made and gave them out to all of the staff as a thank you for being around and helping out on this project.
Yeah. So once
You're
we
not allowed-
rebranded to Loudspeaker, there were a few extra mugs that Chris donated. I tried to buy more of these, right? And as I was bringing them up to the counter, every single one of them shattered.
Oh my
because the
God.
quality of this mug
What?
is such trash that they all shattered, and I was carrying this mug and a bunch of broken glass to the counter being like, I can't buy these because they were broken, and they were like, it's just bad. Do I need to pay for these? And they're like, no, obviously you're not going to pay for broken glass.
Oh my
and I've been trying to find the moment for years since you donated this. And today is the perfect day next to the baby's ass. This is another gift. Should I show the other gift?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So this baby, it's not a baby. I don't know.
He's a young man.
He's a
young man.
This is a young man. This Elmer Fudd ass dude carrying a
Broken.
shotgun, which is broken. I broke it. I saw this at the same thrift store, just at a different time. This was more recent, and I was like, I need to get this for somebody. I need to get this for the studio. This
for legal reasons. This is a tiny adult.
This is a tiny adult, and I want to get a little bit closer. Look how much butt.
Crack.
That is so much donk from this hunter.
Pointy.
This man has so much ass that he's looking to his side right now, and he can see his whole ass from just looking to the side.
Can.
And now, when we do the show,
You will know. He's right there.
His butt is right there for everyone to see.
Yes, this inordinately small adult male's butt is on display permanently. So yeah, fun fact about those glasses. When I moved, I had a fucking box of 24 of them left, probably. And I gave them to everyone I possibly could. And I still ended up with 24 extra because I bought too many. And they really had no value, especially after we rebranded. So I ended up donating them. That's great to know that they all shattered, though. There's some poetry in that.
Yeah. So,
well, thank you, Charles.
No problem.
You really shouldn't have.
You know me. I can't hold a secret for my life, and I've been holding on to this bit for
impressive.
years.
That is impressive.
Because when did you move? When did you move?
It was actually just about 2 years ago. So
That's
September of 23.
Yeah. So 2 years I've been holding on to this very specific bit.
Yep.
Well
So,
done.
Thank you.
Although I will say, I still have a few of those myself. I kept, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them.
Are there any?
And they
in the
still
studio?
hold up pretty well.
Oh, are there any in the studio?
Maybe
no.
I'm just too strong for
Well,
my bit. I was just like,
Now we have a studio
Charles has been going
one.
to the gym quite a lot.
That's
so
true.
I think he's got some intense grip strength.
I have the
think
grip
right.
strength
Yeah.
of a lesbian.
Hey!
You might be onto something.
But that not then. I was not going to the gym then. So maybe I was a little bit, but not as much.
Crushing
You were
cups?
going to the hand gym for hand models.
So I do have a couple final things here. Going back to Casa Bonita, that commercial for Casa Bonita was made in, I think, 1974 is when people.
That's when it says Casa Bonita opened.
Right.
Yeah.
So like around that time is when that commercial was made, mid 70s, right? How the fuck did I see that?
Because you were a kid of the.
They must have been
90s?
running that thing for 20 years.
I don't
When
think
were-
they were. Like, was it on like some random fuck ass VHS? Like some episodes of Star Trek my dad recorded or some shit? Because like I legitimately, and this I was doing a lot of research on this. That video has only resurfaced very recently, like within the last few years.
It was impressive that you found that. I was like, that seems like a piece of lost media.
Yeah, it was for a long time until somebody like randomly dropped it online like a couple years back.
Found it on their VHS.
You know what? I bet you they, and this might explain how you saw it. I bet you they played that in loop at the restaurant.
Possibly, yeah. You know
That's true.
I don't remember much about the restaurant.
They could
I do
definitely have
remember
done
that.
that.
Yeah.
Who could forget Ricardo Montalban?
The kid saying instead of festival, he says festival is just like seared into my brain.
Yeah.
What else should we do next? What after Casa Bonita, what else should we do? There's the Taco Bell 50K that happens next month.
Yeah.
There's haunted houses for the
That'd be fun.
fall.
I haven't.
You think you got bad video and audio at Casa Bonita? Haunted houses are probably going to be a no-go.
But I also haven't been to a haunted house.
You've never been to a
like
haunted
ever?
house?
I was a bit of a wimp as a kid, and then I haven't had buddies to go with.
Do you want to go? Should we go and do like a segment from a haunted house?
I think we have to.
That's it. That's on the list.
I'm a bit of a screamer.
Yeah, she is.
Chris, you need to cut that for a soundbite.
Duh.
Like, I'm sorry, Nora. You did this to yourself.
I did.
You said it out loud.
I knew.
And now it's going to live.
Whenever there's a lull in conversation, you're just going to hear that.
Well, we also have the other one. So this is one that the first sound clip that we got that we can play that has no context to anybody who's seen it or who hears this. But Chris, you can.
I don't have it queued.
Oh, you don't have it queued?
No, give me a minute.
Fine.
Dang it.
Well, you can play it later on. We got a sound clip for me, but now we have one for you.
I think I do need to watch that documentary. It's been on my list for a while. You haven't seen the documentary?
No, not yet.
Casa Bonita Mi Amor?
Where is it? Like what?
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus?
Yeah.
Got it. I've been watching Dexter.
Yeah.
There you go.
The new Dexter's good.
I need to subscribe to Paramount Plus for a week so I can watch Yellow Jacket season 3.
I can just give you my login.
Well, to Paramount Plus?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I got you.
Sounds good.
Cool.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Is it illegal to share your passwords?
Okay, Dropout TV.
No.
Dropout, they encourage password sharing.
Somebody still has access to my Dropout, and they watch everything before I do, and they like whenever I jump in, it pops in like 40, like maybe like 50 to 75% through an episode always, and I want to find that person and get them off.
Yeah.
Why don't you just change your password?
Get them off. That's what she said.
Hey!
No, that's not. But like, no, whoever has access, just watch the rest of the fucking episode.
Right,
like,
finish the episode.
finish the episodes.
I have a friend on my Plex server who does that. He'll start a movie and get like 10 minutes in and then never come back to it.
Yeah, that's why I don't share my Netflix with people. It's because they're all it's 10 minutes into all these movies that I haven't finished.
Do you guys want to see? Okay, while we're talking about this, I want to log into my HBO Max account because just for reasons that will become very apparently clear. I have organized my HBO Max account, the profiles. I have utilized every single profile on my HBO Max account.
I want to see this.
Now the big part of this is I'm the only one who uses it.
Wow.
So this is just for you.
Oh,
this is 100%.
It's for everybody now too. Hold on.
If he could remember his password.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of another thing that we could maybe go do. I want to go to a live showing of Rocky Horror Picture Show. So maybe we could do a bit about that.
Hell yeah. It's the 50th anniversary of Rocky Horror.
Yeah, I was just talking about that. There's a new documentary that's coming out
there is,
at the
Strange
end of this
Journey.
month. Yeah.
And it's made by Richard O'Brien's son.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to watching that, so maybe we'll add that to the list. We'll add that to the notes.
Don't look at my screen.
I'm not.
Chris, you can cut
I'm
to my
not.
screen. These are my profiles
Holy
on
shit.
HBO Max.
I'm sorry, Trixie Mattel.
What the fuck?
So you watch
Who do I watch out of?
a lesbian.
No,
Trixie?
not, it's
You're Larry.
It's Larry.
You're
David.
Larry. I knew it was Larry, but I was hoping that you would watch out of
I know,
lesbian.
but this is I'm the only one who uses this account.
Why? Wait, why are there so many profiles? Is it just so you could make profiles?
It's for the bit. You have to do it for the bit. We
Okay.
all understand how my brain works, and I have to make myself laugh.
So then a shark, they watch Discovery Plus.
Probably.
All the Discovery Shark Week stuff.
Yeah.
Trixie Mattel, she watches what? Trixie Hotel.
Yeah.
But Paramount Plus is where all of the other shows.
Or is this
drag
a
queens are.
meta commentary on how HBO Max was HBO Max, then it was HBO Go, then it was
Max?
then it was Max, then it was something else, and now it's back to HBO Max?
It was just Max and then HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
I got stun locked here by a lesbian, so
We've all been there, Charles.
we've all been there.
Tell us about your lesbian encounters. Call 888-853-VIBE. That's 888-853-VIBE. Have you encountered a lesbian in the wild?
Oh,
Tell us
it's a
all about it.
lesbian.
She's right there.
Oh no! It's like the Sasquatch.
They're the worst.
How old were you when you saw your first lesbian?
Too old, I would say.
So, one thing that we've been meaning to talk about for 8 months at this point.
Yeah. Do we have time?
Do we have time? Yeah, we've got a little bit of time.
We have
can
like 5 minutes.
No, we've been doing this for an hour and a half.
Oh, we have it.
Hold on, I gotta check your writer. Yeah, okay, we're good.
We've got time. Where the fuck are you going? You're going home and
I don't know.
doing something that's federally illegal.
Probably pet my dog.
That's federally illegal.
We do not endorse dog petting here.
So, this is kind of blown up online too a little bit since we've talked about this, but we have been kind of obsessed with this sport, this sports team that has kind of shook the nation.
We like unconventional sports.
Unconventional sports, and this is like the pinnacle of that. Now, I don't know if my audio plays through here, Chris. I don't know if you've got it pulled, but I can play through here. But I just want to share to everybody the League of Pigs.
If you don't know about the League of Pigs, where have you been on YouTube?
This is professional pig racing.
This is season 21? It's season 21.
It's something like that.
That's a lot of pig raising, y'all.
Dogs and the horses are blind to them. Taking their crown would be so easy. For there is only one king of animal racing. They do not share power.
He seeks redemption in the Colosseum of this sport. Biggie Smalls jumps to first base, jumps to second, and he's going to get second, surely. He gets first. It's an incredible race by Biggie Smalls. It's the most controversial season.
I love that
and
there's
the
a Piggy
backlash in
Smalls.
Round 2 is relentless. It's looking like she'll get sub 10. She gets sub 10, and somehow Hoshi finds a way. There she goes again, and it's follow the leader. Through her sacrifice, she has prevailed.
Okay,
Season
so
11.
Yeah, so season 11. I didn't want to show like this is like a full length video. This is gonna take a lot of time to like go delve into. I highly recommend, like, if you want to like zone
pigs,
out. Yeah, if you like cute animals.
Because they're adorable. And cute named animals.
Right. Like, and you like the idea of watching them race with like a professional cameras. Like sometimes they'll have like drones fly over the pigs as they do this. They have like a professional announcer, as you heard. It's such a great concept. This video only has like less than like 100,000 views. So it's still not very popular online, but I highly recommend. Like, this is just like, the internet is the world in general, not just the internet, is just such a dark place right now that moments like this, like the pigs, are just so incredible. We're going to go over that in a second. I've got that pulled up. We're going to go over their website and their merch.
There's a new one. There's a new pig. There's a new pig. His name is Bear Trotsky.
I am so excited to
There's
go.
a new pig.
Yeah.
A new competitor has entered the field.
Exactly. So right now, the orange one, her name is Ginger Hamilton. And then we have Piggy Smalls, obviously. Hoshi Oinku. Great name.
Hoshi Oinku.
Hoshi, sorry.
Bless you.
Pepper Sanchez and Bear Trotsky. He's new this season.
Is Bear Trotsky new?
Well, I haven't seen him before.
Bear is the most unique of the 5, the most emotional racer. Bear will often walk over the line in last place or win
he's usually
the race, depending on how she feels.
Okay, each pig has their own merch. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So, and like people sponsor the pigs too. There's like some, my brother, when I was kind of like talking to him about League of Pigs, he was hyper aware of League of Pigs.
Yeah.
I was just like, I was excited to show you something that you hadn't seen before. One of his favorite streamers was sponsoring Piggy Smalls for a good amount of time. So somebody was paying money to sponsor a pig. And honestly,
Wow.
I want to go over, because their merch is so good. They've got pro jerseys for each of these pigs, right? And you can jump in and see.
Piggy Smalls, he's a household name in pig racing. He is almost always near the top of the table and deserves his nickname as the notorious Pig.
Yeah. So it's the amount of care. Like here, I love this sweatshirt for Piggy Smalls.
This reminds me of the Marble League.
Yeah.
You know, something that kind of took the internet by storm a few years ago during COVID when there were no Olympics. There were the Marble Olympics, which they had to change their name to the Marble League for legal reasons.
Because the Olympics are, it's a trademarked name,
Correct.
and there's even been a problem within the knitting community with the Olympics.
Yeah, you basically can't use the word Olympics or Olympics. But anyway, yeah, this is like very reminiscent. Like same thing, like professional editing, professional commentators, really well done production values,
Professional merch.
Yeah, incredibly entertaining.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
My 22-year-old sister knows about Pig League. Or
Really?
Pig Racing League, yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. My only criticism is on the website. I want to learn more about the actual sport, and this is just the shop, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So like, I want to learn more. So like, there. Oh, I'm
It's
gonna.
the Patreon. The only thing you can find more information on their Patreon, and then you can sign up for their newsletter.
So
They do not use
okay.
constant content.
I'm not gonna do that right now because it's gonna pull up my personal information.
And we don't want to put that.
But I'm gonna sign up for the newsletter, and we're gonna do Pig Watch.
Charles doesn't want to dox himself.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
CarsonCharles@gmail.com.
Yep.
So I think Pig Watch is gonna be an aspect of the show where we
Yeah.
regularly check in on the pigs.
Especially with these new seasons coming up. Looking forward to it.
It's gonna be a hit year for the pigs.
I think so too.
Yeah. Who do you think's got it this year?
I mean, Piggy Smalls is always just right on it. I think he's really likely to do well, but I always like rooting for an underdog. So, I mean,
You're gonna root for Bear?
maybe because I think Bear is really cute, and I haven't seen a lot of screen time from Bear
Yeah.
recently.
Um,
I usually hear more about Ginger and Pepper and Piggy.
Right,
You know?
exactly. Hoshi is kind of like a middle run.
But Bear is so at the,
racer.
like Bear, you just never hear about her. Like she's just at the very end. Like
Right.
you know.
Yeah, I think we should bet human money on this.
I don't think I have enough human money to bet on that, but I could bet other things.
I can bet some NoCo FM mugs.
We could come up with something.
Wait a second, Charles. I forgot to ask. How much were they charging for those mugs?
99 cents.
Fuck yeah.
99 cents.
And actually, this is not a mug.
Well,
This is a glass.
pint glass, yeah.
This is a
mug.
pint glass.
Um,
A mug has a handle.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going with Hoshi Oinku only
Okay.
because I like to say that name.
Hoshi Oinku.
And, you know, I don't feel like they get enough love.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
We have gone through everything, guys.
Yeah, we have. We've talked about
We've
everything. we wanted to
blown
talk to
through
today.
everything today. I think we unless there's anything else that we want to like bring up. Well, first off, let's do some kind of like outro stuff.
Yeah.
First off, thank you all so much for watching.
So good
this
to
is our,
have you here.
This is our first episode officially with like probably like 35 that we have done behind the scenes to test this show out. And we're super excited to be doing this. We're doing this weekly. Rain or shine, we're going to be doing this show. We're going to keep this going regardless of if one of us are out. We are going to be here for you to give you just, you know,
Be your local culture jockeys.
yeah, give you some good vibes because we all need some good vibes right
Yeah.
now, and that's what we're checking today. Hi, my name is Charles,
And my name's Nora.
and Chris is also here too. Chris is not going to do a fun little intro, but
Wait.
yeah. So, and then once again, leave us a message. You can call in the phone number. You can call in and leave us a message. Once again,
I want to talk to you.
that phone number is, and I don't have it memorized, 888-853-VIBE. And if you're not familiar with the letters to numbers on a phone,
Just Figure it out.
You are
It's 2025.
too young to call
Figure
it.
it out. You've got to figure it out.
Right, exactly.
I
Come on,
cannot hold your hand for
just
that.
Google it.
Please.
Just Google it.
You've got to
man.
figure it out.
Yeah,
You can do it. I believe in you.
I love you.
This is Loudspeaker.